thin enough to get in there. Like, that's.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, like.
Go.
What is?
Whoa! What is it? What is it find? Cans of. Oh my God! That's an old ass popcorn. No, it says they're all salt flavored. Thanks for letting us know.
Oh God, that's rat poison.
Where?
That shit. What the fuck?
I think it's because a lot of homeless people sleep here at night.
Oh man. There's
you know
so
what? That
much
could
trash
be a
here.
pretty good theory. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah, what is that? Dude, this is like IRL horror. It's like IRL Japanese horror. Oh yeah.
If you buy one, you get haunted for life.
I mean, there's only one way to find. There's only one way to find out.
I think it was like 4 years ago. I was at this convention and there was like a communal area. I was with, hanging out with just this random group of people. So me and Sydney start walking back to our hotel rooms and everyone else goes their own ways. And then this one kid starts walking the same direction with us, right?
Oh God, is it the same guy from Akihabara? Is it
No, it's not the same guy. Yeah. Compared to the guy in Akihabara, the guy in Akihabara was like a fucking saint.
Yikes.
So we get in the lift and I hit my floor and I ask, "Oh, what floor are you?" And he goes, "Oh, it's the same floor as you."
Oh no.
And not at this point, nothing clicked in my mind, right? Not because I was so innocent at that point. I was
oh, there's lots of rooms in that floor too.
And both me and Sydney were like, "Oh, what a coincidence!" We're on the same floor. Well, that's a huge coincidence.
Right.
And at this point, I'm just like, I just want to go to my bed and sleep. I'm way too tired. So I'm like, yeah, cool. That's a huge coincidence. So we go up to the floor. I go to the door, put my key in. I turn around, and the kid's still there. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And he straight up tells me, "Oh no, I just completely lied. I just wanted to see where you were staying." What the fuck do I say to this?
And it was like midnight. We get a knock on the door. I open the door and there's just a box sitting there. And then I flip the box over and it says "To Joey."
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh no. I fucking looked around and was like, there's no one around. I took the box and closed the door and I slowly opened it and it was a Tupperware container.
Right.
And on top of the Tupperware, it said, "I'm a huge fan of you, Joey. I made some poutine for you."
Making things normal again.
Most often than not, completely separated from the actual visual novel elements, right?
in Persona?
Yeah, in Persona. Whereas...
There you go. That's the place. Is it way more room than I need? Yeah. I don't know why it was so cheap though, but hey, here we are. Maybe someone died in here. I don't know. I haven't checked. Please don't check. I don't want to check. I'm not going to check that. That's because if there's someone dead in here, I'm going to feel awful.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Did you see that?
What is some of the most cursed shit you have seen on YouTube? I'm actually curious now because
You watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
yeah.
You know how they're obsessed with pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a shit post on that, but it's basically this explaining it is so weird, but it's basically just a bunch of dudes dressed up in Ninja Turtle cosplay, and then they whip out their fake dicks and jack off onto this pizza.
What?
Have you not seen it?
No.
This is
on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Wait, I gotta know. Are they Australian?
No.
American?
I have no idea. No, the video is silent. That's the most cursed thing
What?
about it. Yeah.
What?
The entire video is silent, and it's easily the most. I don't even
Choose
remember
your own
where.
soundtrack. It was like entering some sewer level on a video game going down these stairs. So it was in the stairs down. You had to go on the street level. You had to go down this really old looking 1800s architecture. So you get to this kind of cove looking thing. It's this archway, right? And again, it looks like from something out of the 1800s that was never replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Great architecture. Woo.
Yeah.
But there's this turnstile, and it is the most disgusting color of orange green wall that you've ever seen, and the lights are flickering. And yeah.
Sounds like you're about to enter a Dark Souls level.
And I'm near certain I'm the only person on earth who actually paid to get in.
Yeah.
Because the moment I got
Just
in,
jumped the
the
turnstile.
moment I got in, two guys just jumped after me.
Yeah.
So I go in here, right? And only one of the stalls is open.
Uh-huh.
So I go in there and I need to do my business. Now, unfortunately, there was only like 2 sheets of toilet roll left, so it was already a bad time.
Hard mode activated.
Bad time, and there was no bidet, obviously.
Tragedy.
So my ass never quite felt clean.
Yeah.
So I was also struggling with that every single day.
Yeah.
I definitely felt my ass was not clean. So I'm in this thing, right? I'm hearing noises from the 2 stalls. And I'm like, that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And then this guy drops a can that kind of ominously rolls into my stall.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's a can of Guinness. And I kind of like kick it back. And I'm like, here you go. He's like, cheers. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, it's a nice day today, isn't it? And I'm like, you talking to me? Like, well, I'm in the middle of this shit. Like, me? He's like, who else would I be talking to? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what? And I'm just confused. I'm like, yeah, it's nice. So I go out, and these 2 guys come out. One of them's homeless, and one of them just looks like, I don't know who this guy is. He doesn't look homeless.
Yeah.
But one of the other guys is clearly homeless because his stall had his like sleeping bag in it.
Oh, Jesus
And I was
Christ.
like, what on earth is going on? And the guy was like, you didn't actually pay for it, did you? And I was like, yeah, I did. And he was like, oh, you're a fucking dickhead. And then washed his hands and left. Welcome, 9,000 viewers. I hope you're enjoying this.
I hope you're not
stream.
American.
I hope you are American.
Have you ever had like a neighbor from hell or like a bad neighbor? Like Japan aside.
No.
Everyone in England.
I've been pretty good. Yeah, I think you did. You mentioned it on Trash Taste.
We soon came to realize that this guy had like massive anger issues.
Right.
Like I'm pretty sure like one day he could be the nicest guy ever, and the next day he would just like blow up for like the smallest reasons. And we were just like, at first he'd like tell us, right? Be like, can you please shut the door a bit quieter? And we're like, sorry, like, and then at around 7 p.m. I just yanked it and I was like, oh shit, that was a bit loud. Literally comes downstairs, fucking.
What the fuck did I tell you?
Jesus Christ.
He's like, he literally full on fucking screamed. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Yo, bro, let's talk it out. Come on. Let's come to an understanding here. And so, you know, we talk it out, and he's very polite and very calm. I was living in fear that this guy was going to do something.
Yeah.
Some days we'd just be talking, and then he'd just randomly start banging on like his fridge doors or like his cupboard doors, like making a lot of noise when he thought that we were making a lot of noise, and we were just like talking and having a normal conversation most of the time. So it was me and a mate talking, and we were watching a movie. So we weren't even talking. It was just the volume of the TV at that point, right? And we get this bang on the fucking door, right? And this guy starts like screaming full volume in my face, right? He's just like, I know you're about to fucking leave, and I'm glad you're about to fucking leave, but like, I need to give you one last piece of my mind. Like, fuck you, you've been the worst fucking neighbor of my entire life. And then he starts going off about how he's part of the police again. I'm like, bro, calm the fuck down. Do you believe in ghosts, Connor?
No, not at all. Do you believe in ghosts, Sherry?
I do, yeah.
Why?
Because I've had like paranormal experiences myself. One of the scariest ones I had was in Sydney. There's this place in Manly called the Quarantine Centre, and it was during World War I, I think, was the place where like all the soldiers used to stop by from overseas to get quarantined in case they had like illnesses and sickness and stuff like that. So a lot of people died at this place naturally, right? And they have like these like nighttime tours. So I went with my sister once for her birthday, I think it was. And my sister has like this weird, I guess you'd call it sixth sense, if you will. You know, take that how you will, right? Take that how you will.
Bruce Willis is quivering in jealousy.
Yeah. We went into this like particular, like, I think it was like a nurse room. And my sister just stopped and just immediately started breaking down crying. And I was like, what's wrong? Like, well, it's just a dark room. Like, you've been through this entire hospital, and it's this room where she just suddenly breaks down. She's like, I can't move past this point. And then later we found out that was the place where they would euthanize all the soldiers that couldn't survive whatever illness it was. So like that's where like all of the soldiers like basically died. And I was like, okay, look, like you can believe in like sixth sense and all that kind of shit all you want, but you have to admit that's pretty fucking terrifying.
I can see why a lot of Japanese horror uses schools as a setting, because it is actually terrifying for some reason. Disgusting.
It gets boring after a while, you know, just talking about yourself.
Oh.
What the fuck?
A lot of things just fell there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of blood there, Joey.
I know, I gotta get rid of it.
Oh my god. Joey, as you can see, cleaning up the murder scene.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not quite done yet, actually. Okay. All right, there goes the head. Oh, that's definitely not correct. Is it here? Is it here? Nope.
Joey, why the fuck are you having Frankenstein's experiments over there?
I'm trying to euthanize it. Hold on.
Joey, is it not? Why is that moving? Why is that moving?
Hold on, I'm euthanizing it. Give me a second. All right, and
Fucking just reanimating the dead here.
it's all right.
Do you guys know who the very first AniTuber is?
I thought it was Mr. Anime.
Hi, I'm Mr. Anime, and today I don't have a review for you, but I do have a Mr. Anime rant, and I think you're really gonna like it because I've been wanting to do this particular rant for a very long time. Gigguk. He's British and he uses very comical, fast-paced, switching humor in his reviews, and I've actually plugged him in my Faces of YouTube video because...
So that was the very first boost in subscribers I got. And I remember messaging him being like, oh, thanks a lot, man. Like that really helped me out. That got me like 300 subscribers. Like, holy shit, that was a lot back in the day.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, I think that was the video that pushed me over my first 1,000 subscribers. I just really like your stuff, you know, congrats. And one day, I just woke up and it was this article that was this police report that basically just said Trey Sessler has been arrested for the murdering his family. I'm like, whoa, is this Trey Sessler, the anime man, the same Trey Sessler?
The anime man?
Yeah, so not the anime.
I am Trey Sessler.
See, he had a lot of guns in like his channel and everything, but you know, me back then, I just think Americans, guns. He was playing around with his guns with his brother, and apparently he accidentally shot his brother, and he killed him. And so he didn't. The official story that he gave was he didn't want his parents to feel guilt or his family to feel guilt about, you know, having their son kill one of their brothers. So he just thought, might as well fucking kill them all. Which is, the more information that comes out, the more we find out that he was actually not only planning to kill his family anyway, but he was actually planning a Columbine-style school shooting.
Yeah,
right.
Because I saw like this really good documentary on YouTube. I'm sure it's up there.
I think it's the second to last Mr. Anime video that's on his channel. That's just called "Mr. Anime is Planning Something."
How do we sell that the anime YouTube community is like this really cool thing? Oh, the founding father's a serial killer. That's a conversation starter, isn't it?
I like to think of it of, you know, it's one of those things that was going to be started anyway, eventually around that time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It just so happened that he was the first, or
Yeah.
one of the first.
Maybe that's the reason why nobody used anime in their username until I came up,
could be.
because...
Have a good day, everybody. Oh, and if you have time, make sure to click, you know the drill. Have a good one.